Levi of the New York Jets.
Cold out there. Let's get this thing going. Right here in front.
Coach Gonska, I know this doesn't particularly involve you because you're the defensive coordinator, but what's your take on the special teams allowing a couple touchdowns off of fumbles?
We're not really. I mean, I have a good hand in the special teams. I guess our special teams coordinator can't be around most of the time during practice, so I take over a lot of the times with him. It disappoints me greatly to see Wallace and Brad Smith fumble, and they both picked up for touchdowns. And they know that's unacceptable. They know. And like Coach Vessel said, Wallace is going to have to earn his spot back because Santonio took it to the house. So like he said, there'll be a little battle at practice, and we'll be back better than ever next week. Actually, next week's our bye, so the week after that, Green Bay against Green Bay. Good question. Right here.
This is Jerry. The weather was terrible. How did you tell your defense to prepare for that?
We've played in a lot of bad weather games already this year. It's only, week 5 we just finished, or week 6. So I didn't really have to tell them much. They kind of knew. A little cold, a little rainy, I guess. This isn't their first rodeo, I guess. They've played in rain before. I mean, they're in the NFL, so they know how to react to it. And if they're sliding around, they just need to get cleats and longer. So they handled it well. I mean, we had guys slipping. I know on the offensive side of the football, Freeman numerous times dropped back to pass and slipped and fell. But I don't know. That's something that Coach Schoenberg will address when he's at the mic. I got time for 2 more. We gotta get her rolling here. Yep, back there.
Michael Azabuki.
Hi, Mike. Where are you from?
I'm from Kentucky, Louisville. Yep. So yeah, I was just wondering,
Nice.
Taylor Mays' streak of interceptions, return for touchdowns comes to an end. And Bart Scott drops another easy pick that would have led to a pick 6. What's your thought on that? Both of those issues.
The second part of the question about Bart, like I said after the game last week, I said we were going to get him going through hands drills this week in practice, and we actually didn't get around to it because we were game planning so much for this week's game. We didn't have enough time, and he had other issues to get to after practice. He's kind of been dealing with a little hamstring injury, so he's kind of, after practice, taking it easy. But when he gets healthy, we're going to get him going on those hands drills. And then back to what was the first part of your question again, sir?
Taylor Mays'
yeah, Taylor Mays. That's a bummer that his streak ended. But that's not even realistic, though, if you think about it. I mean, he had pick 6s in 5 straight games, and he's got 7 or 8 of them already this year, and that's just not realistic at all. So, yeah, I'm sad to see it go, but if you think about it, it wasn't going to happen all year. But he'll be back after the bye week looking for another one. Great question, sir. Mike?
Yeah.
Yep, back there. This is the last one, and I gotta...
This is Clayton from Yahoo Sports.
Hey, Clay.
Next week you have big task against going up. You got Packers. They have pretty good offense. Their weakest part of the game is their running. How are you getting ready to prepare for that?
Yep, like you said, they have not much of a running game. They honestly don't try to run the ball much at all. Well, I don't think I would either if I had Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. And and no. I mean, they got Donald Driver, Ryan Grant's out for the season, so I mean, I don't even know who their backups are at running back. Brandon Jackson. I haven't heard much about him. I don't know. I'll have to look at some tape on him, but we're not going to worry much about the running game. We're going to try to deal with Aaron Rodgers. They like to go deep, kind of medium deep passes. They like to use a lot of deep curls, a lot of double moves with Jennings and Driver. They got Jordy Nelson's got great hands.
Jermichael Finley's also up for the
Yeah,
year.
yeah. So that'll help us. That's one less guy we got to worry about. But yeah.
I like to stay on top of that subject, but also just mention the fact that Aaron Rodgers is pretty mobile on his feet, so that will probably be their biggest part of their running game.
You know, that's one thing that we have to worry about with him. He likes to, if he doesn't, he goes through his first read, his second read, his third read. If there's nothing there, he likes to take off and run. Like you said, that'll probably be their best runner in the game. But to counter that, I think Coach Vessel and I kind of spoke briefly after the game. We're probably going to put a spy on him, probably like a Jason Taylor or something, someone that's agile and can stay with them, or maybe somebody else of that nature. But we'll see. That'll be addressed. We got the bye week, so we'll get her going. You guys ready for Coach Schoenberg? You guys ready for Schoenberg? He's ready to go.
That was Levi Gonska. Sure, a little bit. That was Levi Gonska, defensive coordinator of the New York Jets.
Did it stop?
Nope.
All right. Sure.
I see it.